Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Now this is my fourth voiceover for this, so hopefully this time it'll be right. I'm going to jump straight in and tell you what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be demonstrating quickly how to do these flowers here. Now the plain ones that I showed you a minute ago, they was in a previous video to show you how to do those. But the other ones either got 2 colours in or 3 colours in. I don't know whether these have been shown on YouTube how to do them, so I thought I would pop on before I do the main set and show you how easy they are to do, because the set we're doing today is a psychedelic set, but it's not a set, it's just individual designs. So I'm popping my colours on the palette. Now there's a yellow, a purple, a blue and a black. They are all canny gels. And then the green, the pink and the orange are model ones. I'm using my dotting tool and I'm going to be making that flower first. And there's my silicone flower mat. Now I do bring it in for you in a minute so you can see a bit better. But all I'm doing is going in with the pink and I'm putting a little dot in each petal on this mat. That's all I'm doing. Now try and make sure that each petal is full, almost to the top. If you don't, when you've cured it and you try and take the design out, it will just fall to pieces. So try and get it as full as you can. Pop that into the lamp for 10 seconds as a quick cure. Now I do suggest, hang on, we're just going in with these colours. Now I'm going in with the next one. I'm doing it reminds me of a clown one. All different colours in these ones, and you fill the entire petal with your colours. Now I do suggest that if you can't fill these up, when you've cured it, go in with a top coat, thin top coat over the top, cure it again, and then you'll be able to get it out. Otherwise, if it's too thin, it will just crumble. So right, I'm going in with these different colours. I think the last one is a yellow, and in a minute there's a little orange dot going right in the centre. If you can see that one. There we go. And then we're going to go back to the pink one. We're going to go into the black and we're going to put it everywhere. Let it run where it wants to go, and that'll all be ready to cure in a second. When it's run, pop them all in the lamp for 60 seconds. Now I did go back in, like I told you, with a top coat just to fill them up a little bit more. And there they are, that's that one finished. As you can see, the shiny one side. Now I do suggest, and there's the black one, I do suggest you go over with some isopropyl alcohol, because these are just gel. They will have a bit of a sticky layer, so you will need to get that off, otherwise they're going to stick to everything and you're going to have fluff and all sorts stuck to them. So that's those done, so they'll just go and say, I just wanted to show you how to do the colour ones because it's so easy. Now this nail, which I'm out of shot, I spend quite a lot of time out of shot in this video, I'm afraid, but I cut as much as I could out without ruining the whole video. All I'm doing is some swooshy lines. That is pretty much it. Doesn't have to be thick, doesn't have to be neat, as long as you go in with your lines. Now I do suggest you cure after each line, because you don't want them sort of melting into each other, because it's going to look really weird and it looks messy. Now I don't know whether you guys have the same problem. This yellow, I don't know whether it might just be this yellow, is a nightmare when you cure it. I know a lot of people have trouble with black. I've never had a problem with black polish wrinkling, but the yellow is a nightmare. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's because it's so pigmented, it crinkles up. So maybe if you know that there's certain polishes that do crinkle, give them a full cure straight away. I think that might help. But I didn't know this was going to crinkle until I tried it, and then it was just a bit of a mess. But anyway, we're going in with the blue now, just a thin one of that. I don't want to overpower this with blue. And like I say, you don't have to do this really tidy, because you're not really going to see it. This is just a base layer, shall we say, for what we're doing next. So as long as it's neatish and there isn't actually any gaps between each colour, it'll be fine. I'm not a neat person when it comes to lines or drawing circles. I really struggle with both of those. So, but I was told that when you're doing lines, I don't know where I saw this. I saw it on a video. An easy way to do lines is you take a deep breath in and you draw your line on your exhale. I haven't tried it, but it might be worth a try. I saw it on a video. Could have been Kirsty Meakin. Do you know, I don't know. No. Or Kylie. Is it Kylie Weary? I don't know, but that's what I heard. So it may be worth a try. So just remember to draw your lines on the exhale. And it's supposed to make it easier. So we'll see. But anyway, we're just going in with, I don't know whether that's orange or pink because they're very similar colours. We'll go for orange. Probably isn't. It's most likely pink, but there we go. That can be a little bit thicker, so we'll go back in with that. And as you can see, there is some little gaps between the blue and the pink, so I do go over and make sure they've been filled in. Apart from that, neatness doesn't matter. Even though I am a bit of a fanny, and that's me. I do try and be as neat as I can, even if it doesn't matter, because that's just me. So we'll jump back in the lamp, we'll jump to the finished one. There you go, that's finished. That's top coated. That will go to one side now. And we'll start on the next one. Now this one, all I'm going to call it, I'm going to say it's going to be like a bullseye. That's the only way I can describe this. This has got to be really thick polish, and we don't cure it at all because we're going to be going through this with our dotting tool. So I'm just going to take a swig, guys. You'll have to excuse me. My throat is really dry. There we go. Right, okay. We're doing, like I say, fairly thick layers. Don't cure them, and as we're coming out from the centre, we start to get thicker. So the colours will be thicker the more we come out. These don't have to be perfect either. As you can see, that is not a perfect circle because I can't do perfect circles no matter how I try. So, and if I tried to do a perfect circle, it would probably take me all day to do it. But you're not even going to notice when we've finished with it anyway. So I think that orange could have been a little bit thicker, to be fair. We're going bigger, but never mind. It's cool. And then we're going in with the blue. This is actually a purpley blue. Really lovely colour. But I just thought it looked nice in the design. And we carry on doing our thick layers. As you can see, the green has slightly run into the yellow, but that doesn't matter. You're not going to notice it at all. I just wished I'd stayed in shot, guys. I'm so sorry. But if I'd have cut any more out, we wouldn't have even had a video to watch. And it took me ages to get this edited as much as it is. So I'm afraid we've got to put up with it. It does get better. So in with the yellow. You can see one end. I think I've put the black on one end as well by the looks of it. Yeah, just a little bit of black. I don't know why, I just had to have black in it. That's it, and that's the finished nail. Now we come in with our dotting tool and go from the centre out, and then we'll go from out into the centre. Just remember to wipe your dotting tool off each time. So there you go. I mean, I got carried away a little bit with this, but I do like it. I do like the effect. So, but you can do as many swipes of your dotting tool as you want. Okay, that's that one done. That will have gone off and been top coated, I think. Now we're going to be doing, it's like a half bullseye instead of a full bullseye. And these are going to be much thicker lines, and we still need to have our thick polish. Remember not to cure it again. And as you can see by the state of that nail, I have made lots of bodge-ups of this. I tried to do a rose with all these lovely colours and blooming gel. Looked horrendous. And then I thought, I know, I'll try the swirls with blooming gel. But I made this mistake of putting a tiny bit of black in. I don't know what it is with me and black. I had to have it in and it looked horrendous. So it came on. Hence why that nail is a little bit shabby. But you're not going to see it once it's all covered. So that's why it looks a mess. So there we go. Making sure it's nice and thick, as I keep saying. I don't think I make you watch this whole video. I probably do I think I do actually, sorry. Yellow, and I think pink's after this, if I remember right. But as you can see, it is thick. So I always pop it. This is going to go into the lamp for a little bit longer than 60 seconds because that yellow wrinkles. So I wanted to make sure it's had its as full a cure as it can. So, oh, it's purple, not pink. This is a glittery one. I'm not really keen on the glittery purple, but I needed this bit of purple in, so look, you can't really notice it much anyway. It's a complete waste of time, to be fair. But and then we're going to go in with pink, I think. Just a little bit around the edge. And then to carry on with my obsession with black, a little bit of black along the edge. Don't know why I bothered, because you didn't even notice it on. But there's the black. Okay, we're going to do the same as we did before, centre out with our dotting tool, wiping after each swipe. So we go out, from centre out 3 times, and then from the outside to the centre 4 times, I think. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's that one finished. I don't want to go too mad on that one. I did make one, there's one I've already made because you didn't want to watch the same thing twice. I did get carried away with my swipes on that one, so it's got a few more, but it's different. So there they are. And the one on the right, which is just gone out of shot, but that was the one I made earlier. But now I'm finding out, this is where the flowers come into play. In the centre, only the centre of this one is going to have a flower. It doesn't need one, but I think it looked beautiful with one. So at the minute, even though I'm out of shot, I'm trying different flowers to try and get the right look. And we come in with, I think, that one, which is the purpley blue with, I think it's a little bit of orange and yellow in the centre. To me, that one goes perfect. I love it. So this one has just come out the lamp. And I think, no, I don't top coat it. Okay, we're going to start on this one. Now, I'll try and find out suitable ones for that, but that one's a little bit tricky, so I think I'll put that away to one side, and we'll do that one in a minute. That one comes up at the end. So, we come in with, come on, sort yourself out. Oh, we're going to glue this one. Now, I'm using a gel glue for this one, and the good thing is there is no tacky layer, which is awesome. No instructions to it, so I always put it in for 60 seconds to make sure it sticks, because I don't know, it could be longer, but it seems to work well at 60. So that goes into the lamp for a cure. When I finish farting about, that'll have a full 60 seconds. Now, this one is going to have its top coat because I haven't top coated yet. So nice top coat, and then into the lamp. I think Born Pretty top coats is usually 30 seconds, but I always like to bung them in for 60 just to make sure. So we're going back in with our gel glue, and we have chosen this one, which is an orange, yellow and green one, and I just thought it looked perfect there. I don't know why, it just did. Don't even know, it reminded me of something and I can't put my finger on what. Anyway, never mind. So that went into the lamp for a 60-second cure. Now we're back to this one. This one is going to be an entire flower power nail, which is why I said it doesn't have to be neat, because we're not really going to see it. Now I think instead of using the glue, I just did the top coat with this one, because it's a show nail, it doesn't matter, and they'll all stick to that. So there's no point putting a full nail of glue on. So we're just going to put as many as we want on, fill in every little gap. And you should know by now I don't like massive gaps in things, so if you see some, they won't be there for long. Like the one at the top, that won't be there for long. So, but while I'm doing that, I am going to say thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, press that like button, and I'd love it if you would subscribe and share the channel. Let's get people watching it, because I do have a competition coming up, which I need to get a few more before I talk about the competition. If we can get a few more people, I'll put it up, and once we reach 100 subscribers, I've got a fantastic giveaway coming up. So I'm going to say all this now because it ends pretty abruptly. So like I say, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate those few. Might only be 1 or 2 people view this, but I'm really enjoying doing it. So that's all that matters. If I love doing it, that's all that matters. If no one watches it, then fine. I've spoke to myself for 20 minutes. I'm not bothered. But I'd love it if people actually did watch it and appreciate it, and you got some good ideas from it. So there you go, that one's done. That will go in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. I think that looks awesome. So we'll click back to this one, which was done earlier, just the little flowers on each bit. And then we have one plain black one with a couple of flowers. And this, guys, is the finished thing. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!